Thank you for tuning into Men vs. Wild. We are stuck here today in the wilds outside of Norman, Oklahoma. It's myself, Jack, the man Kelly, Nathan, better than you, Morrison, and Eric, the Firemaster. We're going to show you everything you need to survive in a harsh environment such as present here in Oklahoma. Now, we are trying in the midday sun to find something to eat, which can be difficult in a barren land like this. But I think we may have something here. Yeah, this is the good stuff. This only grows in the shade of a tree such as this. This is beef stew and chili with beans. This is good. We'll eat well tonight. Thank you for tuning back into Men vs. Wild, Oklahoma. Today, my associate Eric, the Firemaster Hansen, is going to show you how to cook the kind of beef stew that can be found laying about in the shady areas of a otherwise barren state like Oklahoma.
Alright mate, so what we here got is some beef stew that we've got in a pot. So what you do is you take your gas, you turn it on, you strike your old match, and you light the gas.
You can just throw the match anywhere.
Yep.
It's no danger to anything.
Nope. Flaming matches are good things. They are things to be played with. We throw that on
especially
there
in a dry area like this.
And okay, so then you need something to stir the stew, right? Yep, okay. And then you turn up the heat more, yes, just like that. And we stir. Beef stew.
One of the delicacies of the Oklahoma outback.
And so the toughest part about cooking beef stew is knowing when it's done. Because you see, there's bad things in the stew that you have to cook out. And so you see, this doesn't, not even close to done. Okay, it's getting closer. So yep, it's getting close to done. How you tell if it's done or not is if it's a boiling, yes, that's the word, boiling up, then the beef stew is done. Okay, so we're getting closer. Alright, and beef stew looks pretty done, so we give it a stir, and oh, it's not done yet, it's not done. Gotta put it back, gotta heat it some more, yes. And you see, we thought it was done because it was boiling, right? And it's not. And now it's starting to go again, but the beef stew likes to play tricks with you. So that's why you shouldn't do this at home and leave it to the experts like myself. Thank you.
We've eaten a good meal of the cold beef stew, and now my associates Nathan and Eric have erected a small shelter that should get us through the hot Oklahoma night. But because we can't go in the shelter now until it's done being built, we're going to start a small fire, just enough to keep away the chills of this 80-90 degree front. Just enough to keep us warm for the twilight hours. There seems to be some difficulty lighting the survival fire. It is important to conserve matches when lighting a fire like this, because we only have a box of 250. And we could be out here for 2 or 3 days. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Nathaniel James Morrison. He's better than you. The fire is not burning hot enough, so Eric Hansen, the Firemaster, is providing ventilation.
Wild thing where you're holding the camera.
There comes a time in every man's life where there is a tree he must climb. And today, the tree we must climb is Knobby Tree. Now, part of the problem with climbing this tree is it's covered in these vines. You see, they have thorns on them, and it hurts when you touch them. Ow! So what I'm going to have here is we're going to have Nathan Morrison pull these vines off Knobby Tree! Are you ready?
Ready!
Pull the vines! Pull them! Pull the vines, Nathan!
I think we're stuck.
You're not really achieving anything.
Wait. We may have it.
We are making progress. You see, climbing a tree covered in thorny vines has the potential to end in bloody, bone-crushing death. Now, we've gotten the vines off of Knobby Tree, but not before I discovered another threat to our safety climbing this tree. This snake, of unknown species and venomity, was lurking ready to pounce at our ankles. We beat it to death with sticks. Now, Nathaniel James Morrison, who is better than you, is about to climb Knobby Tree. He's got a hand up. There he goes. He's up. He's up. He's making good progress towards the top of Knobby Tree. Who knows what we might find up there? Maybe branches. You never know when you're climbing a tree. There could be bark. There could be branches. Could be more vines. Any number of things. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you climb a Knobby Tree.
And now, my associate Jack Kelly will attempt to climb Knobby Tree.
Ooh. This tree, while knobby, is very dead. And due to the fact that I weigh a considerable amount, I feel like going higher in this tree will be detrimental to everyone involved. We have been informed by a native that the snake, which I believe to be dead after we bludgeoned it bloody with bulbous branches, is in fact alive. A native informed us of this and of the fact that this is actually a venomous copperhead snake. We are now going to kill it again. Thank you for watching Men vs. Wild, Oklahoma. Today we're going to be searching for food and water here on the Great Lake Thunderbird outside of Norman, Oklahoma. My associate, Nathaniel, better than you, Morrison, is going to be showing you the techniques you need to survive.
Alright, so, seeing as we are in Oklahoma, we talked to the natives a little bit on how to gather food and supplies. And the one technique that they stressed of most importance over anything else is noodling. Now, the art of noodling is pretty simple. What you want to do is find a log, say like this, submerged underwater. Now, what you do is you quickly reach your hand down under the log and grab whatever unsuspecting thing you might find under there, be it fish, be it some other kind of food, or water, or I don't even know what you'll find down there. So we're going to give it a try today. Alright, gotta be fast with this. Just go in, grab, and tear it out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Look at this! Oh,
He's found water. Fresh
Look what
water.
we have here. Fresh water to drink for another day. Ah, refreshing. So we've encountered.
I'm Jack Kelly. We're back here on Man vs. Wild, Oklahoma, and I just want to. We're sitting here in our shelter, which collapsed in a storm last night, but hopefully rescue will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna just go through. Our team is gonna introduce themselves, maybe give you a little of what we've encountered here in Oklahoma. Personally, I'm just gonna say, after being here, I will never go anywhere without multiple knives.
Alright, mates, so we've got some very interesting people here in Oklahoma. We've got some southern people, you know, and they talk kind of weird, you know, and so the way you tell if you can trust them or not is by their teeth. Because if they don't have any, you don't trust them, alright? Okay, sounds good.
That's Eric, our Firemaster. Now over to Nathaniel James. He's better than you, Morrison.
Now, personally, I think that the more teeth, the shadier the character. But then again, it is Oklahoma, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But clearly, the more spiders you see, the better it is for camping.
Once again, I'm Jack the Man Kelly, and thank you for tuning into Men vs. Wild, Oklahoma. Well, we've survived 8 brutal days here in Oklahoma, and we're running out of food, we're running out of patience, but frankly, tensions are a little bit high right now. I'm going to try to make a call in to see if we can get pickup now that we've reached the extract location. Yes, this is Jack the Man Kelly, host of Men vs. Wild. I do not want a pizza. I would like to be picked up. Thank you. We've got good news. We're going home.